Glitter bombs, people. Glitter bombs. Welcome. Squirrel's World is live. Hope you're all having a blessed Friday. I got me some soil. Huzzah! But I got myself some soil with a catch. Because you know how I likes to work, right? See the paintings behind me? Yes, they're all works of art. So my soil is in a bucket. And I have to take the root out. It's a great big tree that was cut down yesterday. So the soil is perfectly good, and it's considered a living soil. Glitter bombs, people, glitter bombs. Say hello, shout out. I have a 30-gallon bucket. 30-gallon bucket. Maybe more. It's a great big bucket. So, yeah, it should be written on it, shouldn't it? It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say the size. Yes, it do. 9 kilograms. Simply, it's a 9-kilogram bucket of dirt. Because the tree has been chopped. And I had seedlings that needed soil. And I needed to get some soil, and I didn't have really any means to get to a place for soil. So 1 + 1, my family comes through for me again. Thank you, my brother, my cousin. Because that soil is now all picked through, and I used a chummy for it, a colander. I used a colander and worked the soil into a big sheet pan. I'm getting to the point, people. The sheet pan is now in the oven on 300. Slow and low and to the left, of course. Always to the left. Okay. So, my dirt that's in the oven, once it's all in the oven and crispy-fied and crumbly-fied, the dirt is then, I'm sifting it a second time to make sure. No, because I didn't know what to do, really. So I asked. And all it takes is a little friendly advice. So my cousin gave me the bucket saying, here, you want it dirt? You got to work for it, type of thing. Happy to give it to you. It's a living dirt. I'm like, oh, so all you got to do is pick the root out. Make sure there's no root, and you should be able to do this. And I'm like, what about cooking the soil? He's like, why would you cook it? But whatever he wants, whatever floats your boat, he said. I'm going to cook my soil. Because I don't want any dead. I want everything to die first. You know what I mean? It's not going to kill the enzymes or whatever's in it. Right? I don't think it will kill the enzymes. Or not sediments. It's not sediments either. Particles or whatever it's called. There's a word for it and y'all fucking knows what it is. I don't. It's little pieces of magnesium and calcium and fluorite and fauna and all that little bits of stuff. Wrong. It will kill everything in the soil. So take it out of the oven. Is it dead now? Is it too late? Is it too late, Yankee? Because I really needs to know. I jumped the gun and I don't have patience to wait for anybody to answer me. And that's frustrating because I really tried hard to wait. I tried hard, very patiently to wait, but it's in the oven. It's cooking. I got lots of dirt here though. So will I not put it in the soil? I just put it in a bag, surely, and tie it up. Okay, Simply. You just gonna have to re-amend it. What the fuck? So leave it like it is and just put the dirt in without the root. I have to pick the root completely out of it, my cousin said. He said, don't go fucking around and putting your root in it. It'll choke whatever root you're going to have. Because if a root goes in and catches another root, it's going to divert. He said, don't fuck around. Take all the root out. You got a big bucket of soil now. What do you need? I'm like, nothing now. Thanks. Draw. Done. Sweet weed. Very tight. Very right. I don't know if you can hear that hitting the fucking... I bust that up. That's 2 rubies. Legit. If you put it in a bag, you won't have to amend it. I'm leaving it right there in the bucket, Simply. I'm not that foolish. Do I cover it? I have to take the tree out because the tree will continue to grow. Right? Either way, it's some nice soil. I'll turn off the oven then because I just burned up all my soil. Waste. What a waste. What a waste. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Well. Why, that's not that bad. Can't I use that? Guys, will you have a look at this or what? If I shows you, it's not that bad. Look, it's steaming. And it's not all gone. Like, look. It's dark. It's dark and underneath. See? Can't I use that? Okay, you're not a grower. Wait. Well, man, I need the fucking... What is it? It reminds me of playing mud pies. Reminds me of playing mud pies. Alright, so that hot pile of steaming fucking mud is no good to me, right? Your nose I drove to stick into my leg from the gosh damn plant. Loves it. Earthholes. Earthhole, that hurts. Alright, you're not a grower, so I'm just gonna not touch it till I hear from a grower. Very simple. I don't have the patience. I never had the patience. I don't know why God thinks that I'm capable of patience. Because I'm truly not. I ain't got none. I never had any. I didn't want any to begin with. Who said I needed fucking patience? Who? Tell me who. Because we're going to hurt him tonight. So, mix it in with the old soil. It'll be fine. Deadly! Huzzah! So I can use that. I'm using it anyway. You know that, right? I'm using it anyway. Did I even put weed in here? Because if not, I'm fucking gonna have to bust up the other bucket. Blah! Like a half of a bud is a big old pile of weed. What you need more than that? This is gonna be 2 joints. No shit. That one's 2. 2 huge joints. I knows it. And it's like the hardest weed I've ever felt. You can't even try squeezing it. It's like rocks. Oh. Ooh. Different. Cheers, everyone. Now, boys, I can drop the link if someone wants to pop up. You know it's me. It's a Friday night. I'm chilling here before Champ's Corner. Champ's coming on tonight on Facebook, our Risk Takers platform. Got a lot of people waiting for him to say a lot of things. It's always a good time. Time well spent. Lori! Hey, guys. I'm just home from my family's house. I got to smoosh a baby today. My cousin's baby. My cousin's daughter had a little girl, and oh, she's so cute. And she don't have that new baby smell no more. Nope. But she smells almost as close to a newborn as you can get. Because she's like 8 months old. Big enough you can bounce, you know? And I was like, oh, she's almost standing up. And she's straight up on my lane. I'm like, oh my God. It was cute, I have to say. It was very cute. It was very cute. Sorry. She was very adorable, I have to admit. And her older sister, she's just like her older sister because they got the same mom, right? And oh my God, you see the little one in her eyes. Every time she'd look at you, you'd see the little one, right? I'm like, my gosh. Kids are pretty cute. Cheers, boys. Thanks for coming out. Did anyone want to pop up? I could drop the link very easily. CK. Hey, man. Ain't nobody talking shit in your house while I'm around. Come on in, my friend. Come on in. It's time to go. Cheers. Glitter bombs. I'm here. I needed dirt, and family jammed it and made sure I had dirt. She's like, we're going somewhere. And I'm like, I'm coming. I know where I can get dirt. And the boys were like, yo, let's do it. I got dirt. Sister's like, hells yeah. Niece came in. I seen a 1.5 year old plant, but it was living. And it was like sticky. It was buds. It was all kinds of like sticky buds. But it's a 1.5 year old. I said, I've never heard tell of that. Sting. That weed plant sting. I'm like, you don't even notice it in the house. But when you get up to it and you went and you touch, oh, stink. It's stinky. What a stinky plant. I don't think I'd have 1.5 years out of a weed plant because I'd be like picking at that. I'd be like, oh, I'll have a bud and put it out of a fucking bowl. I'd be putting buds on the bowl fucking faster than I knew it. He don't smoke weed, see? He just likes to grow it for fun, right? For recreational. Just like to know that it can grow, I guess. Like this plant. Man, I'm sure it was a big plant. But there was a lot of roots to it. And roots are only little tiny roots. But they're like a big, massive clump of roots. So I'm going to make sure all them roots are out. And yeah, this is it. This is my Friday night. I'm derooting the soil. Isn't that a lovely time? Sounds like a fun time. Derooting soil is like trim jail, only there's no weed and there's no jail. Cheers. Manic. I'm smoking garage weed, which is decent, as always. It's very, very crunchy. Don't squeeze it all. Like there's no squish to it. It's just a hard piece of nugget. The squish is in my finger. Fact. Glitter bombs, my friend. Glitter bombs. I'm here. I had to go get me some weed, and I had to find myself some soil. So my fam jam hooked me up, and I thought that I had to cook the dirt. I was wrong. I was very impatient and didn't wait for my answers. So I learned my lesson. I did learn my lesson. I didn't waste nothing. It can be worked back into the soil. God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt. Remember that. Remember that when we're all like screaming because of dirt? No, the sky is falling. No, just joking. Big Bro CK's up in the house. Simply Wicked. Lori Walsh. We got Manic Mouth. 420. Jesus, guys. It's almost like you came in for a smoke session. I'm going to drop the link if he wants to come out. Dropping the link. Dropping the link. Okay, it's copied. Copied. True. True. And paste. I'll wait for y'all to pop up first before I light it, if he wants to pop up. Anyone? It's like there's not enough water. I went to the fish and chip store today to buy my mother's supper. And I was like, I'm not coming back to your house for supper. It's not, no. I'm only going with you because I wanted a bit of dirt and I knew he'd give it to me. I got soil, she said. I said, well, are you going to give it to me? No. Well, then fuck your hat and bring me with you. What the fuck? Damn. It's hard to freaking deal with people. I don't know if it's me or if it's the fucking moon. I can't blame it on the moon because they're crazy bitches. About to eat dinner. Ooh, lovely. That sounds so good. What'd you stuff them with? Dressing or mushrooms or something? You can do mushrooms and onions. What did you... Do you need soil? Do you need soil? No, I got soil now. My cousin gave me a bucket of it. Simply Wicked.
Glitter bombs.
Glitter bombs.
How are you?
I'm well. I got a big old doobie here. Got weed. I got soil.
Okay. I was going to tell you what I did with my soil to start out with. I went out and got mine in a garden, right? Okay. So I put mine in, the plastic bags that you get at the grocery store for your food?
Yes.
I put the dirt in that, and I used 2 bags. I sealed one up down, and then I took the other one and I sealed it over that. I left it sit for 3 days. That way I didn't have to build anything back. The only thing that it really killed out was the organisms that would hurt my plant.
Yes.
And my plants are doing fine. And I added coffee grounds this morning, and like people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, look, it's not like I used like 5 tablespoons of coffee grounds or anything. I just sprinkled some that I had used on top of the ground, and I put a few drops of water in it so that it'll sink down through the soil.
Right. It's now not my next instant. Gee, the weed man.
Now my next plan of action is we've had rain all day, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna go grab 3 worms. I've got 3 solo cups. I'm gonna put a worm in each one. Now those coffee grounds are also gonna feed those worms and keep them alive and keep them from destroying my plant roots.
Right.
But I'm going to get all the worm castings and all the nutrients from the worm that I need naturally for the plant.
Right.
I'm trying. Right. Don't overcomplicate it. I mean, how long did you have that in the oven?
Oh, I only had it in, say, 10 minutes.
I think it'll be fine. I don't think no, because listen, think about it. When you boil water, you got to boil it for at least 5 minutes in a rolling boil.
Yeah. No, this is just steaming now. It's not dried out completely. Like there's still brown in it. And like I can Yankee said that I can add this living stuff in with that. So just and then
Right.
just put it in. So that's my plans for tonight because I have to pick cousin said I had to pick out the root. Don't leave your root in it, he said. He said that's a good bucket of dirt. He said, trust me, I paid for it. So I know it's good dirt, right?
But there's a root in it?
There's a big tree he chopped down yesterday in it.
You got to take it out because you'll have, if that tree has any organisms or anything that could ruin your plant. If it's anything bad, you know what I mean?
Again, he warned me and explained to me. He said the
Okay.
dirt is just fine. You need to pick out your root. There's
Right.
no root going into your new plant, he said, because if you get root into the new plant, he said that root is going to cut off and constrict your plant from growing. A small root can fuck up your church, he said.
Indeed.
My family don't play, right? Danny Land!
Danny Land, guess
advice.
what I'm having for
Not a
dinner
grower.
tonight?
I don't ask them for advice because I'm not a grower, right? And he said, what do you got growing? I said, tree beans, the boy sent me. He said, yeah. All right. He said, go do it. Do it up. He said, you do it right? I said, yeah. So that means that I've popped the beans correctly. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, they're just high now. And they're like, no soil. There's an inch of soil. He said, fuck, get some ground on it. Get some ground on it. Cover them, he said, right up.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to leave the stems real stemmy. I was wondering, but then I seen the container in it, and I knew you were going to transplant it, so I didn't say anything. Because I figured you'd go, yeah, you need to put like at least another inch or two of soil in that and cover that stem up a little bit.
I'm putting the whole bucket of soil now.
Well, you don't want to cover the top of the plant up. You know what I mean?
Well,
you want to leave a little bit of stock out.
I'm going to cover it to here. Just the leaf. I'm letting the leaf and the flower here and the leaf is all that's going to be shown. The rest of it's going to be beautiful. Fucking majestic. Once this is sifted, once what I have off is sifted with this, I'm putting it through the strainer again. Because I don't want to fucking listen, like I said, I'm here. I got a fucking actual tree.
She's got the fucking surgical gloves on, y'all. She's meaning business tonight.
I don't play. This could have been a pissed down plant. I know better.
Right? It probably was if it was outdoors. Some animal pissed on it somewhere.
Listen, child. I'm saying this. I know better.
Listen to Danny. Listen to Danny. Danny. Man, I seen her babies, and I remember when she started them. So
I wish her gloves when I trim. This is not a trim session.
She's fucking around with dirt.
This is how big can I get my girls to grow? That's
a nice bucket you got.
This one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine in a little bit bigger, but I'm gonna wait till they get bigger. I really don't want to.
1.7 kilogram. This is a 5-gallon bucket, right? And that's a 30-gallon. 30-gallon bucket. So I can assure you this plant was fucking huge. Because the root system is huge. But I don't want to play with it. Asking advice and waiting for the answer is like not my forte.
Danny, I'm doing the solo cup. I wish I had one of them
You know,
fucking shoe
close
hangers,
this
yo. I need to get one.
to this plant.
That's a good idea.
Do you want to see up close to this plant? Just take that baby out.
You want to leave at least an inch of the stem for right now, like uncovered, or the stem will rot. You'll get stem rot if you put it all the way down the ground and it only you leave the leaves up. Got to give it a little bit of breathing room.
Okay, so what did you say? Let me see it close up. You don't want your plants too deep in that bucket. You should take that baby out and fill it. Yes, don't put the stem in the soil.
I did, Danny, man, because mine
Danny,
was really
get up here,
fucking
please.
stemmy. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, take that
Hey.
baby out. You don't want to cover any of the stem with soil. Your plant's going to die. So what you want to do is take that baby out, put that new soil in, and then put that baby in the soil, because you want the roots to have as much space in that bucket as you can get. Otherwise, you're going to
I'm
have
doing
to
mine in a
transplant.
solo cup.
You can do that too, but you're going to need to transplant it as well. I would do a 5-gallon.
No, I got
But-
I've got a gallon. I'm gonna keep mine in a gallon, but mine's tall in cylinder. You know what I mean?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You want as much soil between that plant and the bottom of that bucket as you can get. So you want to raise that plant up before you put soil in, because the soil is going to rot that stem and a plant will die.
Okay.
That's
See,
what
I
happened to my
covered my
tomatoes
one
this
up.
year.
I
Okay.
covered mine up, and they're doing good, Danny, because they were coming up too stemmy. Granted, I did not have enough soil in the top.
But you want them to be stemmy, and if they're stretching like that, they need to be closer to the light. And then all you got to do is get you a little hook and bend them, and then it'll start growing sideways and sprout more branches.
They
Let me
are
go show
turning
you.
on their
Let me
sides
show you.
already.
Yeah,
These
just-
here, in this one.
Oh, that's big.
I
Okay,
got-
yeah.
And on this side, I have another. I'm losing all
Alright.
this soil.
That's good. I would put a little bit more soil underneath them, though, not on top of them.
Okay. Will do.
Yeah, but won't
want
it
as
shock
much
them
soil
for
as
her
you can
meaning?
get.
Yeah, but the more you move them, it's gonna fucking shock them.
No, listen, I've been screaming at these bitches since I fucking born them.
Yeah, but when they're babies, it's easier to move them than when they're bigger.
It's okay. I know. I thank you for the advice. I'm a very impatient advice waiter.
Oh, me too.
Like, I went so far as to like ask people for advice, and then I'm like,
I like mine to be tall and stretched out, because then your plant is going to be bigger. A lot of people don't like their plants to stretch, and I really don't understand why.
I only got
Because
so
my
much room
plants
to
are
work
freaking
with.
amazing. Huh?
mine
You know
stretched.
what?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I only got a certain amount of space to work with. That's why I'm doing mine this way.
Litter bombs. What is on the go?
I've
Smoking.
only
Here,
got
I'll
3
show
growing.
mine real quick.
Sweet.
I got to go all the way up the stairs. 2 flights.
It's good exercise for you. You're not due
I'm
till
too
like
fat.
after the 1st, right?
Take your time, sweetheart. Take your time.
Or did you say March?
March.
Either I'm getting an ultrasound on Monday, so we'll find out for sure, but it's February or March.
Wow.
All right, here's the big girls.
Wow.
Dude, I remember when she started and they were babies.
Now, how old are they?
They are going on to week 10 of flower. I sprouted them in April.
So you planted them in April.
Yep. And you
So-
see how tall I let them get?
Yeah.
They were 6.
You're
foot
letting
tall
them
before I
grow
put
for
them under the
6
trellis.
months?
Yeah, they were
I
6
thought
foot
it only
before I
takes
put them
3
underneath
months.
the trellis.
I thought it only took 3 months.
Oh, I like to run mine long. Some people don't. And then these are all my clones.
And
Oh,
that's your
nice.
baby from them.
Yes, I took these off of those plants in there so that they're guaranteed female.
Right on.
Right on, yeah. And it's still gonna
Good
grow
girl.
weed, right?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Still gonna
Oh yeah,
grow
they're gonna be this exact same plant here.
Wow. Beautiful
So by the
buds.
time she gets done
Look at this.
and
Look at all these tops on one branch.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Jesus.
one branch. All of
How
that.
many friggin' times did you top them, Danny?
10.
I super cropped one and then I topped them once. So I topped one at every site twice. And
Wow.
then the other plants, I only topped them at the top once.
There you go.
Okay.
There you
But
go.
Frank is helping out too. Like it's both of us.
Nice.
Look how long they are.
No shit.
Shit.
Beautiful.
Yep. But it's 6 months work.
Yeah. Oh, but the payoff, God.
Yeah,
you
6,
want-
but I've got a couple pounds here.
That's 2 years smoke for me, right?
Yeah. This is a couple pounds.
That's 2
You'll
years.
be wanting to trade up though, dude, because if you smoke all of that one strain, you're gonna smoke yourself straight.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to sell. I'm gonna try to sell some of it to I'm gonna try to get it in this dispensary over here. We're gonna get a THC test
Nice.
once we harvest, and I'm gonna test their THC.
Nice.
The baby girl.
But they
She's
still
on it.
have a
Now,
couple
that'll
of.
be a hell of a business for you to get into too. You know
Yeah,
what
and then
saying?
I'm pretty good at making edibles, so I'm gonna make a bunch of tincture.
Start looking into Bitcoin too. I'm not even
I know
playing.
my dad keeps saying that.
I'm dead, dude. The more I hear about it and and see what's
And then
going
look at
on,
these little clones.
it might not be a bad
I
idea.
forgot to
Yeah.
switch their light.
Oh,
I
no.
forgot to switch the light thing, so the clones flowered.
Oh,
And I
what?
got I got little tiny buds.
Jesus.
Oh no! Can you keep them growing though?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just re-veg, but I've got so many other. There's 4 clones in the basement. Then those clones I showed you upstairs, I don't want to do anymore.
No.
So those are just my little
Damn.
side project. I'm gonna see what they do in the window.
Wow.
Wait till you get to trim jail, man. She's gonna be bitching. I can see Danny now.
Well, my freaking showed me a plant. It's 1.5 years old. I didn't know. Why did he keep growing it? But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful plant, right? Like it's a small, short. He keeps trimming it down, so it's like it's continuously growing.
Yeah, you can re-veg it as much as you want and trim it. You can put it to harvest, cut off all the big buds, and then put it back in veg, and it'll grow more buds.
This is what he must be doing because it's 1.5 years old plant, and my dear, the smell coming off of it. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah.
Danny, when I get this one to like where it's budding and shit, I really want to sit down and talk to you about that.
All right, yeah, I'll show you everything that I use for flower nutrients, and Frank is a bargain shopper, so
love
but
it.
it has to be organic or he won't do it.
I put Sumatra coffee grounds on the top of the soil today. I'm gonna go out tomorrow.
Make sure that your coffee grounds are always dried out. Dry them out on a sheet pan in the oven at the lowest heat before you put them on your plant, because it'll cause mold so fast and quick.
Wet coffee grounds.
Yep, so fast and quick. And then you could also boil eggs and keep the water that you boil eggs with and water your plants with that egg boil water.
No way.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Right,
and then you can keep all your eggshells, rinse them off real good, and then dry them in the oven at the lowest temperature.
Okay.
Right. Right on.
Plants, and that's nutrients for your plants as well.
I've got a peach fermenting too.
House plants
and a banana.
and plant.
Okay.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn more and more about plants that I want.
I'm wary about those natural like the fermenting, because there's so much sugar and the risk of mold if you don't have good airflow. And if
Well,
there's too
I
much
did
sugar.
I did have good airflow because like when I put the grounds on, they were damp. But see, I put them around the outside edges of the cup so that it didn't see. And what I'm doing for that is when I put the worms in there, I'm not worried about anything because they're going to eat those grounds and they're going to, for it goes
Yes,
moldy.
just make sure. Just next time, just dry. Just even if you leave them on the counter, dry them for a day. Flatten
All
them
right.
out on a paper plate or something, and let them get dry before you put them down.
Right on. Right on. And
Because
I
coffee grounds.
save all my coffee grounds. But check it out. I
Me
got
too.
the
I coffee ground
Sumatra.
and eggshell my outdoor garden for my vegetables. I
Yeah.
just take my coffee grounds outside and throw them in the dirt all winter long.
I don't know. These plants seem to really like this Sumatra. It's an Arabian coffee.
Oh, I
They
love
like it.
Sumatra coffee.
The fancy kind.
Well, yeah, it's
Do you
the
drink
one
it?
I get.
It's a dark
Oh,
coffee. It's a bold dark coffee.
But it has less of
aroma.
an aftertaste than most coffees. I just like it. It's smoother.
Yeah, it's not acidic.
And we have Mr. No Fly. Mr.
No
No
fly.
Thanks, Snowfly.
Oh,
I've been working hard on those bad girls.
Manic stopped in too.
yes, he did. Manic was here, and CK. CK came by.
I'm
I
getting
know,
ready
I've
to go
been
pick up
missing
Manic.
him. Are you? How's he doing?
He's doing good.
Danny, do me a favor. Give him a hug for me. Nice. All right. Yeah.
I will.
Thank you for your advice, my love. And I want you to have a wicked weekend. And I'll
Thank
see you.
you. You're welcome. No problem.
I'll
Much
see you
love,
soon.
Shirley.
I will see you soon, I hope.
Are you ending the
Oh, for
stream,
sure.
girl?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm not getting off yet. I gotta let my kids finish.
Jesus. I'm here.
My kids are having a snack, and I want them to finish their snack before I go anywhere, because they will beg me for McDonald's when we're out and about, and they ain't getting
Right?
fucking McDonald's.
Oh, it don't say for 16 now. My sisters too are freaking wicked.
McDonald's is the worst food they could be fucking eating.
Not fish.
They don't even eat it. Simply, they only eat the fries. They beg me for a Happy Meal. They get fries and they get a chocolate milk. And then they don't eat the burgers. They just eat the fries and the chocolate milk, and they play with the toy. Little sneakers.
Lovely. Lovely.
No, that's a good thing.
Same as
That's
every
a good
kid.
thing.
It's the same as every kid. We couldn't get my nephew to eat any kind of meat. He was like 10 or 9 when his hockey coach made him go get a bacon.
I'm a sucker for them McDoubles, I'll tell you, because like, dude, I've cooked them. The only thing bad about them is probably the cut of meat. You know what I mean?
It
And they're
is. It's just the
frozen.
meat.
Because when you order the quarter pounder, right? The quarter pounder we get like twice a week, and it comes in fresh. It's never frozen. It's a better cut of beef.
McDonald's was my very first job. I worked there when I was 16, and minimum wage was $5.25 an hour.
Yeah. $5.25?
Yep.
Woo!
I made 12 an hour when I worked there, and that was like last year. But I can't. It's ran by Spanish people. I'm not racist. They are. You can't speak English. No, there was only like 3 or 4 of us speaking English on one shift, and if we tried to conversate in ourselves, they would frown upon that, and they would bitch about it. But then they could stand there and speak in Spanish all day long, laughing, and you not knowing what they're saying, but that was all okay. And it was all the managers are all Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah.
The white one down the road.
And then they look at you like you're stupid or something.
They look at you. Listen, I was in a casino, and I worked at the casino for 2.5 months.
I can't do it. I'll put somebody's head in the fucking fryer.
And he kept saying,
no patience.
hold on. And I said, hold on. I ain't going nowhere. What do you want? What are you talking about? Keep telling me, hold on. And I didn't know what he was saying, because I don't speak Chinese. I'm trying. I learned Ni Hao and I learned some other ones, right?
Oh, listen, you want to know what pissed me off? While I was working at McDonald's, I downloaded Duolingo, right? To learn Spanish, to talk, to listen to what the hell they were saying behind our backs, really. But still, I was intently listening to it. But what they don't teach you, okay, is not only do you have Spanish, but you also have Spanglish, which is totally
You have,
different.
and there's a lot of
Which
slang words. I
Duolingo,
understand most of it. I understand.
You know
most
what I'm
of it, but I
saying, though,
can't speak
Danny.
it.
Yes. You
And I
know,
especially
It
know
pisses
when they're
me
talking
off.
shit.
Me too. Especially the men, man. They're fucking stupid.
Oh, they're all borrachos.
Welcome to Squirrel's World. Say hello. Welcome.
But I am a sucker for those McDoubles because you can get 2 of them for $3.
I like the McDoubles, no pickles, extra onions.
I like the no pickles and no onions, and you want to know why? Those ain't fresh onions, man.
I know. I don't even care. They come in a bag, but I love McDonald's tiny little onions.
They come in a bag.
No, you wouldn't. Not if you see they don't come in a little bag. If you get them to come in a little bag, you can. You get the onions on the side, but no, that's nasty shit in the back. Same with the ketchup, mustard, mayo. You don't want.
Yeah,
none
but
of
the
that.
onions that are hermetically sealed that come in the my McDonald's onions came in a bag.
Ew.
Those ones are better to eat at a restaurant than fresh cut onions because fresh cut onions pull toxins out of the air and out of their environment. So a lot of times you get food poisoning from restaurants, you're getting it from onions.
Listen to you knowing what you're at.
I looked at I have a homeopathic book and a cancer book, and I have all this stuff because my mother-in-law, she beat cancer homeopathically, and I came up here to help her do it. I was her chef.
Good for you. Good for you.
Right on. Right on.
She beat stage 2 breast cancer.
Father and
Nice.
father passed with it. But
Everything
we
organic,
even have a
baby
rice
girl,
machine.
everything.
Simply, do you know what?
Nice.
Do you know what a rice machine is?
A what?
A rice machine?
Where you make the rice?
No, rife. RIFE.
No, what's a rice?
It's like a Chinese medicine. It's like it's a machine that lets off like vibration and light clicks, and it's I don't really know.
It cleanses the air.
There's a bunch of different programs.
Send me the link on IG, man.
I will.
It does. It's supposed to cleanse the air. It's like the ozone.
I need that.
Similar, but it's
it's a super. It's about a $3,000 machine, and the program is like $1,500. And we were talking about selling rice treatments to people to help them recover because it really does help. Shockingly,
what is it?
Because I didn't really believe in it when she first got it. I was like, "You got scammed," but then I had the flu.
Put it between my boobs for you, will I? Did you see that hot picture? Was that you?
I was listening, Danny.
Was that a hot picture of you? No, that wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me. It's probably Naughty Nikki. I haven't posted any hot pictures.
There was a picture, and Miss had nothing but boobs.
Oh God! You know what, Danny?
Oh God, that's definitely not me. I ain't got no boobs.
It's like all you see is tits and lipstick.
Oh, that ain't me.
I don't have any boobs, girls.
And I'm like,
you're fucking lying. You're pregnant and you're lactating.
And I was here like this, trying to fucking.
You got big old boobies right now. I don't know who you're kidding, Danny.
Because I had negative A cups before I got pregnant. So right now I maybe have some C cups.
There's
maybe.
C's now,
yeah, well, baby girl, you still got 4 months to go. You're gonna be rocking around double D's, and you're gonna be going. Get this shit off my chest.
What if you're having twins?
Frank grabbed my boob yesterday and he was like, "Wow, it's like a bowling ball." And I was like, "Shut up, it's more like a beach."
Damn, girl, you getting some weight today.
Watch, he's gonna tell you to go get a boob job after you have the baby.
He's not. I begged him for one after Lorelai, and he said no.
Going to work.
Well, really, listen.
camera.
I don't know who I was listening
No
to.
spank shots from
I was
Soil.
talking to somebody and she got the vaccine, right? And she has
Oh
implants.
no.
And listen, she had absolutely nothing wrong with her before. Supposedly got the shot, and then has been having major problems. And it's like there's an infection in there, but it's not
With her
leaking.
implants? I need to tell my
It's not
mom because my
leaking.
mom got the vaccine and she has implants.
Well, if she's
I heard
fine,
of that too,
but
actually.
this girl was fine, and then all of a sudden she wasn't.
The implants had to come out right away.
My mom is elderly.
Right.
Well, she's not elderly. She's like 60 something, but
That's
she's
elderly,
like,
girl.
No, it's
I'm
not.
54. I'm getting there. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
She was born in
73 is
61.
elderly.
How old is she?
7. I'm 54. She's got to be close to 70.
She was born in 51 and she's 70.
No, she was born in 61.
Oh, she's 60.
Okay, she's 60. Is that elderly?
No. She's getting there though.
Yeah,
She's getting
well, she's had
there.
a rough life, so her
65 is old age pension here. It's a
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to go
She's
steal
had a rough
somebody's
life. She
walker and
might as
start
well be
walking around here and
65.
make all these youngins feel fucking sorry for me.
No.
I think my dad was born in 68. I don't know how old he is. I think he's the same age as you, Simply.
He's a year younger. He's 53.
He's 53.
I was born in 67. If he was born in 68, he's a year younger than me, right?
Okay, yeah, he was born in 68.
Look at you know,
My mom is 9 years older than my dad.
Right?
Cougar.
Oh,
I need
look,
I need a man, but man, I can't handle him.
check out my Halloween costume, bitches.
Like I don't need one, but it'd be nice to have one, you know. But
don't talk about men. It's been too long. 2 months too long.
Oh,
shut up.
that's
2
so
months.
cute. I love
Try
that.
fucking 5 years, smartass.
I love that glove.
I have ears as well.
It's so adorable.
And they scratch real good.
Yeah, I want to scratch my husband's back. Frank would love that. I would scratch his back with it.
It's not sharp unless you digs in. Oh.
I'll be 32 in December.
My son was 31, Danny.
And I what was his name? Michael?
Yeah.
Hey, he's only 49 and holding. 49 and holding, G to me, nannies. Check out my Halloween costume. I'm going to be a leopard.
My sister-in-law is making my kids Halloween costumes
drinks.
because we had COVID and I didn't get to go buy any.
Just,
What are they going as?
oh my.
I don't know. My sister hasn't decided what she's going to make yet, but I'm so thankful that she's doing it. She makes cute stuff.
What's she
And
making?
I think it's adorable because I was like, I'm going to go get Halloween costumes. And she was like, let me make them. And I was like, oh, I love you so much.
Right? Homemade.
That's one thing that I really love to do is sew.
I wish I had a sewing machine. My
Ear-
grandma
Me too.
always used to
I
make
used to
ours.
work in a sewing factory.
Okay, then when I get my sewing machine, I need you to show me how to do it, how to thread the machine, because I took sewing in middle school and high school, but I can't remember how to do the fucking machine.
If there's a machine that's broke, I can fix it. No matter what sewing machine it is. That's how much I was into sewing machines. And I used to design my own clothes in school because I had to, because
We'll bring smoke.
I was so tiny. No, my waist was like 26. But if I wore a 26 waist, my legs were so thin that the pants didn't look right. So I had to tailor pants. I'm the one that fucking come up with the first pair of skinny jeans. Come on.
I always actually sewed my own clothes too, simply because
Right.
I just didn't. I'm extra, and I have a weird sense of style, and I like.
You know what it was?
I like,
It wasn't even me being extra. Think about this though. Back in the day, the only clothes that I get now are kind of kids' clothes, but at least they
Yeah,
make
I have to wear
stylish
kids,
kids' clothes now.
especially for jeans. I shop in the little girls department. I wear a size 14 or 16.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Me too. And I mean,
Because I'm
I don't
so
know.
short. Because they cut all my growth hormones when they put that metal rod in my back. So adult women jeans looks funny on me.
Well, I'm only 5'2", and I weigh
Yeah,
about like maybe
I'm
100
4'11.
pounds. My daughter's 4'11".
Very hard and very sticky.
My asshole
It's
always makes fun of how short I am.
Aw, but he likes it. You like that picture of him? I'm gonna
Yes, I love your
I'm glad.
painting. You
I'm
nailed
glad
it.
send it to
I'm-
you.
Hey, Manic, I'm getting ready to leave. They're almost done with their snacks. I was just hopping on to talk to them about plants, and then I like talking to them, so I
love.
stayed.
Are you here?
Yeah, he's in the comments.
Hey,
Love
man.
you, dude. Have a good night with Danny, man. Enjoy the time. Relax.
Yeah, we hanging out.
Get some zen. Good.
Oh,
I'm
you're
glad.
with Danny
I'm
now?
glad. That really makes me
No,
happy.
I'm gonna go get him in a little bit.
Hell yeah. It's Friday
Yeah.
night, man. Get turned up. Chillax.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Turn down
Oh,
for
you
what?
will.
Turned up for what? For life.
So you know how I told you guys that my kids weren't allowed to go to school for 20 days because
Right.
I had COVID?
That's crazy.
Well, luckily my son got COVID, and so he can go back to school on Monday. Well, there's no school Monday. He can go back to school Tuesday,
Yeah.
but my poor little daughter can't because she didn't get COVID. And my son has no symptoms for his COVID. Nothing. He felt
Good.
he was his whole self the whole time. I was so thankful.
Are they trying to mandate it for the kids up there yet?
Yes, they're lining up
Sure.
for the shots, and
Yeah.
I don't even vaccinate my kids with the regular vaccinations, so they can really suck my dick.
Listen, I'm not being an asshole, but high school kids were getting the shot without parents' consent, so I don't know how you could tell if your kid was stuck or not. Unless they told
Luckily,
you, Danny.
mine are too young for the shot.
It's wrote down on the. They have a protocol here that every kid that's going back has to be vaxxed twice.
Nope.
Where do you live?
She's in Canada, but they're starting this everywhere, man. I mean, they're gonna mandate it everywhere.
You're not allowed to send your children back to school without the vaccines.
Wait,
And
where
they're
do you
trying
live?
to mandate it now.
Now we have to
She's
have
in
a
Canada.
passport. Right now we have to have this passport.
She had to have a passport to get in the bar.
Or
wait, where does she live?
Newfoundland.
In Canada.
We had to have this passport.
Oh, Canada.
If I wanted to go anywhere, I would have to be vaxxed with the same vaccine. I wasn't told that till the day that it happened. They were going to stick me with a different vaccine.
God.
She said, did you want the same one or just the regular Pfizer we have? And I said, what do you mean same one? And I said, what's the difference? She said, if you wanted to travel, she said, you couldn't travel if you had the Pfizer and the Moderna.
Wow. Hey, Claire.
Moderna and Moderna. And I said, well, I plan on going to Europe and Toronto, and I want to go all over the world, so stick me twice. And she said, very good.
That's fucking crazy. I can't believe
And this
does Canada make you give your kids the regular vaccines, or are you allowed to opt out?
No, it's whatever they have available here. They're not being picky unless the people are being picky that are choosing to go in and do this, right? Because I had to go in with my niece and sign for her because my sister didn't want to. Wow. My sister hasn't been anywhere in 2 years. She has everybody else do it, and we have curbside pickup, and she hasn't gone into a store.
Claire, much love.
Claire.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not even giving my kids the regular vaccines. My kids don't even get the normal booster shots that every other kid gets because my kids, first of all, their brains aren't developed. Second of all, their immune systems aren't developed. I'm not doing that shit until they're older.
Right.
Second, it causes brain damage in young children and autism, and like I just don't want to deal with
Yep.
any of that shit.
But this is why a lot of the parents have opted out. So in the school system, because
Hey, 562.
we used to have
Hey,
a
562.
date
Damn it,
going
you might
on
want to
ages
start just
we had our
teaching them at
booster
home,
shot.
man.
I didn't get my booster
I'm
shot.
dead serious.
What simply?
I said I'd start teaching them at home. I don't trust, listen, I do not trust the fucking school systems. Like, all right, they're trying to push now with the police officers having a mandate to get it. You know what I mean? And how many police officers are walking off the job? People are walking out of the hospital.
Listen, half of America are out of jobs because they don't want the double vax.
Yep.
And they have nothing. They're gonna be homeless. Fact.
Yep.
In 6 months' time, when everybody's thrown out into the streets, who's going to take care of them?
In 6 months' time, we're not going to have our grocery store shelves are going to be empty.
In 6 months, it's sure that's that way. In 6 months, there's been
There's not going to be aluminum cans. There's not going to be cans for them to make canned food. They're running out of cans.
Yep.
That is nuts, right? That is nuts. That is nuts.
That's fucking insane. That's
To produce.
That's our government with the green energy.
It's gonna be Handmaid's Tale. I'm telling you. Have you ever watched Handmaid's Tale? It's a dark show.
I ain't having a baby for nobody. God damn it.
Oh, it won't be babies. It won't be about babies. It'll be taking your eggs. You won't be having no babies because they'll have surrogates to have your babies. They'll take your eggs.
They're not fucking touching me. I'll just travel down to Texas and stay in my dad's barn with all of his guns.
And that's
Hey,
There's about 200.
let me know where
there's
that's
about
at, Danny, because I'm
250
fucking following you. I'm too old for this fucking shit.
you're gonna have.
There's
people-
about 250 guns in our gun shed. We're good.
I'm going where Danny's at, bet.
I hope they all working proper.
You'll have to teach me about the land.
Oh, they are.
I know nothing
It's-
listen, I know nothing about Texas. I know nothing
Tomatoes.
about sand animals, tarantulas, scorpions, fucking. I know about rattlesnakes, but I hear they blend
It's
in
a
really
ranch
well down
too,
there.
simply. We got chickens, cows, horses, we got fruit trees. I think they
Man.
have a helicopter. They used to have a helicopter. I don't know if they sold it or not.
Litter bombs, people. We're here chilling.
God, I only need a little spot, man. I'll do the yard work and keep up on everything, feed the animals.
Like,
I'll house
That'd
you,
be right
simply.
up my-
You can come. You can come with me.
I'll cook for you. You teach me how you cook, and then I'll cook. I'll clean.
Oh, I will. Everybody
I'm
always
dead
loves
serious.
my food. I'm a pretty good chef, to be honest with you.
I like to cook.
I just want to be around a family.
I got
You know what I
pregnant
mean?
early. I got pregnant when I was 19, and while all my friends were partying and stuff, I was watching Food Network, learning how to make bechamel.
Litter bomb for
Right.
that. One of your 5 mother sauces, my darling.
For real, I know how to make homemade Caesar salad dressing. I can make Alfredo sauce, carbonara sauce.
You know how
Arugula
Molly
sauce.
Golightly's got Princess?
Good girl.
Danny,
Huh?
Girl.
you know how Molly Golightly's got Princess? Have you ever watched her?
No, I haven't.
What's Molly?
She was on Wife Swap at one point, but she's got a YouTube channel, and she covers all these cases. And she's got this gay guy named Princess that's like her personal assistant, does everything for her,
Oh, really?
including cooking, cleaning, yeah, hanging out with her.
Shit, that's what my sister means.
Hell yeah, simply I don't even need you to do nothing but hang out with me because I'm always so fucking lonely.
You are lonely. No, I'm lonely. I got 2
No,
grandbabies
Claire.
that are like
Claire,
6 hours away.
You can be my kid's grandma.
They get spoiled.
Frank works 12 hours, 14 hours, 15, 16 hours. I'm lying when I say 12. It's more like 16 hours every day. And then when he's off, all he wants to do is sleep. And I don't blame him, so I just sleep in the bed too. We all get in the bed and watch, me and the kids and Frank get in the bed and watch TV and sleep all day.
Right? There's nothing wrong with that. At least you're doing the spending time together.
Yeah.
That's healthy.
Yes.
I mean, come on, you're really not minding it being
Together.
that pregnant right now anyway.
No, you
No,
should
I don't really.
like the friggin' horny stage of your pregnancy.
Oh God.
Oh, no, I skipped that stage.
Whatever.
I'm too uncomfortable. I'm like, stay away from me, motherfucker. Don't point that thing at me.
Probably got
It
a little
me.
resentment too,
Okay.
because she knows
I know.
what's
I'm
gonna
like,
happen
don't
at the
point
end
that
of
thing
this.
at me. Yes, exactly. It got me into this situation, you son of a bitch. Don't point it at me.
Damn.
Did you find out the sex yet?
No, I'm not gonna find out. I'm gonna wait till it comes out.
Aw. And when's your
Alright,
next
Maybe.
this week?
You have
might
two
not.
now,
I might
right?
not
One of
because-
each.
Manic, we're gonna leave in just a little bit. I might not wait because my ultrasound is on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using a midwife instead of an OBGYN, which I adore because I do not want a C-section, and that's what OBGYNs are for. They're surgical doctors. I don't want that. And the midwife is actually doing the ultrasound for me.
Oh, I had to, girl. I had to have 4 C-sections. Oh, did they suck?
I know. I'm sorry about that.
Well, it wasn't your
But
fault.
I
With
can't get
Michael,
any medication either. It's going to be natural.
with my son Michael, right? I went to sleep and I thought I peed my pants. I didn't know my water broke, and I never went into labor.
Have you looked at the bathing tub for the hospital?
Oh yeah.
I have, but I don't like, I am weird. So I don't like my hands or my face to be wet. So it grosses me out. So I would not be able to do that.
Okay.
Reby Sky did hers at home. Matt
I know
Hardy's
a
wife.
lot. I really wish I could do a water birth because I feel like the water birth would be way less painful for me. But instead,
She did.
I
but
sit there and I suffer, girl. I sit there and I find a focus point.
Think about
I
new baby
stare
smell.
at my hand.
Remember that new baby smell.
Oh God, I can't wait to smell the head.
I know.
nothing like a baby. Oh, man.
When I held baby Layla today, I was like, oh,
Like a hit. It's like a hit of crack. It is. It's like a hit of
It is a
crack.
trick.
Those baby heads.
it is I didn't want to hold her. I was the whole time in there not holding her.
Speaking of which,
She went from my sister to my niece. And she looked over at me as if to say, "You don't want me?" And I'm like,
Aww.
like she wondered how come, like she was like wondering how come I didn't take her up, right?
She wanted Auntie Shirley.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"You want to come?" And she was like, "Ha!" And I was like, "Okay, give her to me." And Helena was like, "No, I'm not giving her to you." And I'm like,
speaking of which, you guys,
"You're
I gotta
giving
call
her
my,
you're giving me that child. Let's not fight."
I gotta call my grandbabies. I love you, Shirley. I love you, Danny. I'll
Have
catch
a
you guys
blessed-
a little
Come
later.
see Champs Corner tonight.
Love
Whose
you,
corner?
Simply.
Champs Corner. Risk takers.
Champs. All right, I'll stop over.
Send it to
Love
me
you,
on
Danny.
Instagram. Love you too. Send it to me on Instagram, Simply, and I'll pop over too after I get Manic.
What are you doing?
Okay,
Where are you going?
find
I'm
out
not
where
leaving
you're.
yet.
Okay.
She's gonna be on Facebook in the Risk Takers. There's somebody gonna be live.
Okay, yeah. Send it to me on Insta, and I'll pop over there too.
All right, I love yous. Talk to you later.
Love you too.
Love you.
How old was the baby?
Layla is 7 months old. 7.
Aw, Lola was my grandmother's name, and my middle name
Her
is
name is
Nola.
Layla. I keep calling her Lola. I'm sorry. It's Layla.
It's okay.
It's
Lola
Layla.
was my
Like
grandmother's
Layla?
name.
Layla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lola was my grandmother's name, and my middle
Beautiful
name
name.
is Nola. Nola.
No way. Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty.
My mom wants me to name this baby Lola, but I told her, I'm like, no, this baby's named Walker.
Walker?
Yeah, Walker.
I'm gonna
Boy or girl, Walker.
Walker. Just Walker. Walker?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know the middle name yet. Maybe the middle name will be Lola.
Walker
I don't know.
Lola. Walker Lola. Walker
I
Lola.
like Walker Sky.
Ooh, no, because that'll be like a Star Wars thing, and he'll be beat up.
Exactly.
He'll
Shirley.
be beat up all the time. Don't do that. That's like
Okay, I won't.
Are you gonna
That's
call your
what
boy
Frank
Sue?
wants Sky.
You.
Frank wants Sky real bad.
Call your boy Sue. He
Oh,
likes
God.
Sky. I like Sky. I love Sky. The Sky, like as in SKYE or SKY.
Yeah,
Yep.
SKY.
Yes. Sky. That's pretty.
And then my daughter's name is Lorelai. I think that's very pretty.
Lorelai's pretty. That's like Gilmore Girls.
Yes, I didn't watch the show until after she was born.
No
But-
shit.
Yeah, I never watched the show before.
But
I
I've
just,
watched every
so,
show.
you know,
I think.
Lorelai is like the original siren / mermaid lore.
Okay.
So that's why I named her Lorelai.
cool.
I like mermaids a lot.
Beautiful. I like dolphins. I'm a very big dolphin.
I love dolphins too. They're so beautiful.
It's a pretty cool, man. Dolphins are my
One of
jam.
my bucket list item is to swim with the dolphins.
Nice. Nice. Very cool. Very
I
cool.
really want to do it. I think I would be really scared because I don't like water, but I
But-
want to swim with dolphins.
Yeah, it's worth it. They'll put you in a suit. You'll be
My
like,
brother-in-law, he runs a jet ski business in Panama City Beach, Florida, and he takes people
No.
on dolphin rides and jet ski rides.
why don't you go for it? Run down there.
I will. I will when the kids are a little bit older and they can go too.
Yeah.
But me and my brother-in-law don't really get along. He's really racist. He's very, very racist. And he threw a chair at me when I was pregnant,
What the
and my
fuck?
husband beat the shit out of him. So I haven't really spoken to him too much.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, let's not go there then.
I know. We've made up since then. We've talked and
Yeah.
had Thanksgivings and stuff together since he did that. But he's never apologized.
Oh,
He just won't say sorry.
what
He
the
won't
fuck?
do it. Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
And my
That's
husband was like, "Listen, dude,
I wouldn't.
I love
wouldn't
you
have
and
him
you're my
checking your
brother,
gear,
but
checking
yeah.
your scuba tank. Don't let him check
Yeah,
your scuba
for real.
tank. Man. For
well,
real.
my husband was like, "Listen, you're my brother and I love you and I want you to be a part of our lives and I want you to be a part of our kids' life, but I really can't trust you or talk to you until you apologize to my wife for throwing a chair at her when she was pregnant."
Oh my
And he chooses to not be in our life rather than apologize.
Oh, well, fuck him. He can stay left. La. He can stay left. You don't need
That's
someone
what I
to
said.
do this in your life. No, my darling. Like I said,
That's what I said. He
Great.
uses the N-word a lot. He uses the N-word a lot. And he's just a nasty, mean person.
Not right.
He's not very nice.
No, it's not fair.
And
Does
he's in and out of prison
Respect,
anyway,
right?
so I don't want my kids to be attached to someone in and out of prison.
Oh my god, hot mess he is.
Yes, he is a big hot mess. Oh my god.
Here. It's our top 10 fan.
Hi, Benny
Eva.
Loco. I love
I
you.
love your hair.
just sat down and I was like, fuck, squirrel's on. And then I came in, I was like, she's been on for over an hour. Oh my
You have a
fucking
rainbow
God.
buckle. I love it.
Benny Loco, you're so pretty.
Danny.
I know.
I'm not
No,
really, I'm
no.
just, you know. It's energy. It's energy. That's right.
No,
Benny,
you
have
are
seen the
pretty.
latest masterpieces, Benny?
It's pretty energy. I had not just got here. Want a dab.
Ricky's here.
I wish I could have a dab. I want a
I'm
dab
gonna
so bad.
I'll give you one, honey. Here, have some of that. What the hell is this called? Papaya.
I have dabs. I just can't do them because I'm pregnant.
Oh no! Never mind. Not now.
Can you put dabs in tea? Could I have it like that?
No.
Now those are matching, right?
Yes, not matching, identical.
No, but they go side by side. I like that.
I'm just gonna
Ooh, I like the one. I like that one on the bottom. It looks like the moon on the ocean.
I like them both. That one on the top looks like it's got a firefly.
I freaking all I did was put a pillow layer in with my palette knife.
What is that?
Underneath.
Dragonfly.
It's and I didn't even design any of it, but it just
It looks like blue fire.
it just showed up.
Yeah. What up, Rick? Manic
Fire.
You ganja clear joy.
Hey, Ricky.
And Mr.
Hey.
No Fly. All these people were in here.
Welcome.
And I moved
Thank
everybody
you.
else leave.
Thank you. Come on in, join the stream if you like. No schmeckle bombs.
Damn, that's a huge dab.
And I
Of
don't
course
show
it
my
is.
face. So this is the way we roll. I has a fun painting my piece. I have many paint pieces. This is just the beginning.
I keep asking if you're allowed to have edibles when you're pregnant, and nobody. Do you know? Can you?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. This is just
Not
my humble
recommended,
opinion.
honey.
This is just my humble opinion. I didn't smoke or use cannabis when I was pregnant.
I haven't either, but I'm in pain constantly, and I don't want to take pharmaceuticals. And you know,
I mean, you know, I would. That's what I was going to say. I would rather go with a plant than a pill
This is my wrist.
if I had it.
oh, I love that.
There's moles and all.
I like the blood from the rose thorn.
Looks like my hand. Look at your lifeline. It's huge.
It's mine.
Look at your lifeline. It's huge.
Mine is crisscross.
Yeah. It's like you
Mine
got a
is way
double life.
different.
Which one is my lifeline?
That big long one that goes all the way around your hand.
That one?
No, baby, the one that goes around your thumb.
This one? Okay.
When someone looked at mine, they
That's
said,
a good long life.
that's odd because it crisscrosses here in the middle, right?
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I said
I don't have a whole lifeline.
double lifeline.
He
So
a
somewhere along
whole-
the line you got a little derailed.
It literally it stops, it crisscrosses, and then it goes on into nothing, and then it continues here.
What does that mean if mine splits off down here at the bottom?
I don't know. I just know that it's long. I think that's just like a branch. I'm not a palm reader, but I know that's a lifeline, and I know it's long. Look at mine.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
goes
shit,
all
yours is long
the way
too.
around.
Wow.
Now, there are charts that you can look at that you can find online that tell you exactly what every line is. And
I know.
One of my hands is like a lot larger than my other hand though.
I'm interested in things like that.
my brother's like, you know, if your hand's bigger than your face, you have cancer.
Yeah. My
That's
grandpa did that to me all the time.
When we were little
But
kids.
I don't know what's going on, but for real, like here's my right hand. Let's see how little it is.
You got petite hand.
Okay, and here's my big left hand.
Whoa, that's a man
Put them
hand.
together. I want to see them out together.
They're
All right,
fucking.
hold on.
That's
Hold on.
weird. That's fucking weird, Danny. What the fuck? She got one man hand and one little tiny hand. Woo! What the fuck?
Danny, man, just make sure whenever you gotta knock somebody the fuck out, you do
Use
with
that
big old
fucking
sound.
man.
I punched him with the man hand. Yeah, I hit.
That's the
and
hand
you know what,
that you're so
Shirley?
off with. That's the
I
hand
call
that
it the
you're
man.
so
I
off
call
with.
it the man
Be
hand
honest.
too. I call it the man hand.
Be honest. That's
I have
I
two
think it's because I have scoliosis, but
I
who
have
knows?
giant hands. Two big giant hands. They fit all fucking through.
My one hand, my big hand is almost as big as my husband's hand.
My mother had a big foot and a little foot, but she had polio.
Oh no! Whoa.
Actually,
Oh wow!
Her whole leg was smaller. Her foot, her leg.
What?
Yes, one of my foot is bigger than the other, and one of my legs is longer than the other, and one of my arms is longer than the other.
I think maybe that was in utero, and one half of your body got more nutrition than the other.
Wow.
I murdered a twin in utero.
You observed your twin?
Yeah.
Man.
It's not murder when you don't have, malice and forethought.
God love her.
Did
That
you
wasn't
have
your
malice?
fault, sweetheart.
I
That
don't know though,
wasn't your
because my
fault.
dad, like my biological dad, is a legit murderer. So I think it was
Well,
his genes.
listen.
No.
Mental.
No, that's your mind.
Things don't work like that.
That's people.
But I never met him before in my life. But he is a murderer.
But listen to her. That doesn't mean you are. Okay?
Oh, I'm definitely not a murderer. I cried.
Everybody at some point in time has homicidal or suicidal thoughts. One point in their life have thought about committing homicide or suicide between their point A and point B in your life. I can
That's
guarantee
true.
everybody has. So don't ever think that you're predispositioned to, or your children are predispositioned just because he's a fucking psychopath.
That's what I was worried about.
No,
But
I
that's
just thought
also
of a
why I
song,
never
really
did
cool
drugs.
song.
That's why I never really got into drugs, because my mom is a drug addict, and so is my biological dad.
There you go. Murder isn't hereditary.
Yes, Ricky, I'm doing much better. I survived the COVID, and it lasted me for 3.5 weeks, though.
Wow.
I think it's because I'm two people right now. That's why I had it so long.
Okay.
Because I'm in the middle of the second trimester with the baby.
Crazy.
I didn't hear you. How far?
I hope it doesn't.
I'm between 22 and 25 weeks.
Okay.
I'll find out on Monday exactly how many, because that's my first ultrasound.
Yes.
Yay.
Huzzah.
But I don't know if I want to find out the sex. I want this to be the mystery baby, because it's my last one.
Yeah, I never wanted to know. All my babies were a secret until I was there having them.
Yeah.
Really, I wanted to know with all of them because I'm so impatient. But with this one, I'm like, I have girl clothes, I have boy clothes. I don't really give a shit. The only thing a baby really needs is some diapers and a tit.
Yep. Now, see how much patience you've gained from the first baby till now?
Oh
Right?
my God, so much
Remember
knowledge.
that commercial? Mrs. with her first child, Mrs. with her second
Yes.
child, Mrs. with her third child.
Yeah.
She just sucks on the dumb tit and fucking sticks it back in the kid's mouth.
Yeah.
The first one. She sterilizes the dumb tit. She puts it
I
back.
know.
She goes and buys a new dumb tit and rips it open and fucking.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is. That's where you are now, Denny.
Yep.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
like,
take the fucking dumb test.
I'm like, fuck it.
Okay.
I'm
Fuck
on my
it. You can
phone.
have a 3-day-old chicken nugget. I don't care.
If you get the shits, it's no different than any other day.
As long as you're eating, because my daughter, she survives off yogurt,
Oh, my-
yogurt, French fries,
Yeah.
cosmic brownies, and chocolate milk.
Oh my.
Like, I can't get her to eat fucking any apples.
Ew. Jess.
Big Mac
No.
Quick
See, she likes that chocolate milk too.
I'm her.
We
I
have
love
we have
chocolate
a
milk.
local farm here. It's called Calder's Dairy, and they have chocolate milk you get in a glass bottle or a big old
you wanna
glass
hear something
jar,
funny?
and she chugs it. She
Are you in
drinks
New York?
that. Huh?
Where are you getting whole milk like that?
Where am I getting the milk? Oh, I live in Michigan. I'm getting it at
Michigan.
Calder's
Okay.
Dairy.
Okay. I just was trying to figure out where you was that you could get whole milk in a glass bottle.
Oh yeah, they
Ah.
have. Oh, but it's only the milk from the dairy farm that comes in a glass bottle. But they charge you 10 cents for the bottle so that you return it.
Well, yeah. You know what my grandfather used to do back in the old days? He was a milkman.
Aww.
And he
How many
used to
bitches did
deliver
he get
those
pregnant?
little-
How many bitches did he get pregnant?
I think he was pretty good to my grandma, actually. Treated her like a queen. He was
I
really
know,
good
but
to
you
her.
know the milkman. You know the milkman joke. It's the milkman's baby.
Milkman, paperman, it's all, yeah. All the guys, all the service guys, the plumbers, the gas man, the electrician, cable guy,
The cable guy.
list goes on and on.
One time I got really, really mad at my husband, and I was like, "This isn't your baby. It's the cable man's baby." And he was like, "You dumb bitch! I saw our cable man. No, it ain't."
My father used to tease my mother and say, you know, Benny looks just like Billy Pickles.
Who's Billy Pickles?
He was the guy that worked at the pickle plant up the street. His name was Billy. So my father called him Billy Pickles.
That's silly.
And then I was accused of being Johnny Lightweight's, Johnny Lightbody's child, whoever the fuck Johnny Lightbody was. And the funny thing is I look exactly like my father. Exactly like him. Down to the knuckles on my fingers. You see these lines right here? Exactly. Same fingernail. That little bend in my middle finger. See that little bend?
Oh, look, I got a crooked middle finger too.
That's my daddy right there. That's his finger.
My middle finger is hella crooked though.
Yep. That is hella crooked.
Someone broke it.
No, it's never been broken. It's just like the way my weird body grows.
It's the way you look. This one's weird too. Look. Oh
You're artistic though. What kind of art do you do?
All of it.
Because your fingers, you see how far up your fingers go?
Oh shit, bud. It's 9 o'clock. I
I
gotta go get the gorgeous.
Yeah, I got black paint on my hand right now.
See how they
From
bend
painting.
up though? You see how your fingers bend up? Put your palm flat down and then put your fingers straight and see how far up they go.
Yeah, they go up pretty far.
Yeah,
actually.
that is an indicator of how artistically talented you are. Look at yours go.
Ah.
Damn
They do
Shay.
ask me.
Damn Shay.
They always ask me to my mother. I always have to plan everybody's party. I
Oh,
always,
see?
if there's an art project, they ask me to do it. And if they have to cook for more than 2 people, they're like, "Can you just come do it and lie and say I cooked?" And I'm like, "Sure."
What do we love,
Yeah,
people?
this.
Who needs a sponsor? Who needs
Especially
a
the
sponsor?
gumbo. My mother-in-law really wants me. every time I make gumbo, she's like, or she gets a new boyfriend or whatever, or like she's dating, she's like, okay, come make gumbo, and I'm gonna lie and say I made it.
Ooh, stop it.
Ooh, I want some tea.
Salam for
Definitely an
motherfuckers.
artist. There's, it's crazy how it works, but it's actually a fact. It really is.
Here, I'll show you my latest artwork that I did.
Please do. I'd love to see.
Let's do it. I'm
I
gonna
did these for my I did these for my kids' room.
Cool. Oh, I love them.
That's the Harry Potter one, and then this is for my son.
They are so.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
It's just water. It's watercolor.
Pyramid.
It's watercolor and China marker.
No shit.
Yeah,
There we
China
go.
marker like Sharpie?
on watercolor paper.
Like Sharpie? Or no?
No Sharpie, because Sharpie bleeds, but China marker does not.
China marker. Hold on, I'm writing that down, girl.
I know my
It's
granddaughter.
like it's one of those. It's a peel marker, and it's like, I don't know. It's 10 out of 10. Highly recommend that marker.
China marker. Is it spelled China?
And then I made this as well.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yay! I want one of them.
Dancing. Hell yeah.
I want one of them. Come on.
And my daughter actually, she's pretty. My oldest daughter made this. She's pretty good.
I do
That
love
is really good.
That's very
Fine.
very modern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like plants. That's all. Look at these. I like plants and I like cocks. But this kind of cock.
I like big cocks and I cannot lie.
Dirty.
My granddaughter
Dirty.
do that one.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could do people. I just can't. I can't. Oh, here's another one that I did.
Wicked.
That's
And
my
this-
eyeball.
Oh,
Wow.
mushroom eyeball.
Love it. Mushroom eyeball.
I
I
was
got-
tripping on mush. I was
I got
tripping
you,
on mushroom.
Paint
Benny's
some more of their
nice.
art. They won't
Did
let
you
me.
make that,
That's
Penny?
No, my granddaughter.
Drew that or
I-
painted that?
She did
Yeah.
that.
Faces.
Yeah.
Wow.
So hard with the faces.
Fucking beautiful.
Benny.
I did this.
Ooh, that's pretty too.
It's
Now
the
that's
yellow
yeah.
my
submarine.
jam. That's my
drew-
colors, jams.
Yeah, I drew it and then I painted it in
I love it.
I love that.
paper.
Love it. Well,
But
guys,
yeah,
listen, I don't mean to cut you all off, but I gotta go do some things before my live. Oh, that's
Oh, beautiful.
beautiful. Benny, that is pretty.
so I do paint.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up. I gotta go do some stuff too. But thank you guys so much
Very
for
nice.
hanging out with me.
They're
Oh, look,
done
here's my husband's artwork from 3rd grade.
Love it.
That is
Hey,
really
looks like mine.
School house, and then I have my son's school picture right above it.
Schoolhouse Rock, baby.
I got-
Schoolhouse
I have this too.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
that green. That looks like sea moss.
Look at this amazing ass fucking painting I got at Goodwill in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Ooh, love
I gotta
it.
take it down because it's just so fucking gorgeous.
Oh, it's
What
stunning.
bridge is that? The Golden Gate Bridge? I'm gonna say it's the Golden Gate.
I don't know, but look at the face.
Oh,
It's God.
So I don't know who did
Everywhere.
this. I need to post it on Instagram and search for the artist, but it's
That is
fucking
cool.
amazing.
it is cool. as hell. Oh,
It's
all right, I'm gonna bolt. I love you guys.
Much
See you later.
All right, love you guys.
everyone. Be good. If you can't be good, be good at being bad.
Ooh-wee.
I'm gonna work on
Bye.
a moonshot for Instagram for you boys.
Yeah, see ya.
It's gonna be Y'all likes that. Much love, everyone.